Hey, this Cadillac might take off on us, and it's not pulling into the parking lot. It's stopped right now, but it's registered to Little Meech.
What is it?
It's not legal
It's not legal what?
to have a firearm.
I'm talking about the other stuff.
Huh?
The other stuff.
Talking about the other guy?
The other stuff, yeah.
When cops say, you talking about the other guy? Yeah, I'm talking about him. What you find on him? Never mind what you found and on me or in there that wasn't illegal. What you find on him, what is illegal? Because I'm telling you, he got some illegalities on him, man.
Using the money I had saved up for my family.
Yeah. I apologize for that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. They really going through shit, bro.
God damn. 8Ball said this nigga is not like his daddy. He should not have never been portraying his daddy, and 50 Cent might have been right. And here we go. And straight like that, we back. Listen, man. I think I'm gonna call this series Snitches and Stitches. I just shot 2 episodes, either back to back or back to front. I don't even know in here either what the order. But this episode right here is the snitch episode. You dig what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if y'all seen these videos, but I swear, man, if you like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe to the content. You dig what I'm saying? Get me in the algorithm, and I will go accordingly. As I always say, now I tell you about this here rap game. Now, I got a little bit of it's not really history. I get some of the history I can't go into. You dig what I'm saying? But I can loosely kind of, you feel me, talk on it. Now, around the year of 2005, I was out here traversing these streets. You know what I'm saying? Doing what I do. You feel what I'm talking about? And so, I took my show on the road to Atlanta, Georgia, man. And upon entering off of I-20, I never forget, right? Huh? When I dipped over, it was wild. I ain't going into, all the process of things that happened before that, but it was a wild time. You dig? But I never forget I had a little whip, man, little Jeep. Had all the windows up, probably blown and all that, before I got there. But I remember I didn't let the windows down until I crossed the Georgia state line. I ain't even want to breathe no more Alabama air. You dig what I'm saying? I was on it like that. I never forget that little milestone, if you will. So, bam. But on that very same I-20, once you started to get into where you see the city, you look up at a billboard and you saw BMF, Black Mafia Family, Meech, and a couple other individuals. You dig what I'm saying? That was my first introduction to BMF, the Black Mafia Family, as I just said. Now, these fellas got a television show that was on Stars Network, produced by Curtis Mayfield Jackson. Now, let me quit playing everybody's name. Like 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying? 50 had the BMF series. Big Meech recently got out the bang. Meech did damn near 20 years? What? Yeah. Like a dub, you know what I'm saying? Went and did it on his neck. And I'm like, literally, when you look at Meech, it's like he literally was in there in prison on his neck. Meech is huge, and he does nothing but smile. Meech ain't listen. Fun fact, y'all ain't know this. Big Meech has not said a word since he been out of jail. When they show him, he on it. He feel me. He there. He like this every time. He there. He there. That's how he is. That's how he coming. And I gotta respect this gangster. He did 20 years. He can do that. I ain't even got no smoke for Meech at all. Meech stand-up guy. Legendary character in the world. You dig what I'm saying? Legendary character. You know what I'm saying? But you're not always responsible for what your offspring is. Michael Jordan, best basketball player ever. His son, you feel me? I think he probably more known for hitting the bag than he is for hitting the J. You understand what I'm saying? So it bees that way. Now, his son, like I said, he had a TV show, BMF. I never watched it, never watched Power, never watched Well, none of them. Let's see. I told you I'm not good with series, but from what I understand, it was decent watching material. That show featured an individual that embodied, at least in stature and looks, embodied the exact individual that the show is about. One Demetrius Flannery, otherwise known as Big Meech. Well, his son, Lil Meech, is in the news here these days because we obviously see that the character that he portrays on television, which albeit is his father, and it's one thing to be your father and play that role, then be a different regular person outside of playing a character. But that's not what appears to have happened in this particular situation. And so over somewhere in around Atlanta, Georgia, Lil Meech was pulled over by the APD. And this is the way that played out.
No, we ain't stopping right here. He gonna have to go. Where's the shit? Just watch him. Yo! They gonna take off. No, it's underneath that seat. Kroger parking lot. All the time, you can rental car.
You can go for it. 5 months each.
Like going straight across the Kroger parking lot. Oh, hey, this Cadillac might take off on us. It's not pulling into the parking lot. It's stopped right now, but it's registered to Lil Meech. Hey, go ahead and pull into the parking lot first.
All right. Now was a vital time in our little expose. You dig what I'm saying? In our digging deeper, process what we're doing. Pause. To stop it. Because you hear the cops, they behind them, they radio it in. And listen, let's go on and get this out the way. I am not in any way, shape, form, or fashion an advocate for law enforcement. The individuals pertained in it. I don't have any in my family, so I don't have any kind of a soft spot there for them. Let's get that cleared up. But I'm just speaking on their involvement in this situation. You dig what I'm saying? They ain't doing nothing wrong in this one, so we just call them space. So they're radioing in. They behind Meech. It doesn't appear to be stopping. In fact, he said he may take off. Then a bit later, towards the end of the video, they said, well, no, look like they're about to pull into a parking lot. People on the other end say, okay, give them a chance to see if they're going to pull into the parking lot. Now, from what I'm understanding, that was the reason that they was creeping. Lil Meech was up to something. He was up to something super nefarious. I'm not going to put it out there right now. We're going to keep progressing. But again, that was a good setup point. They're moving slow. There's something going on inside the car. Someone is concentrating, can't really drive fast. So one Lil Meech.
Oh. Good, man.
Hey, supercharger might be done and stuff. That's what y'all talking about. Y'all
It's not legal.
Huh?
It's not legal.
What's it?
It's not legal
It's not legal what?
to have a firearm.
I'm talking about the other stuff.
Huh?
The other stuff.
Talking about the other guy?
The other stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
That's illegal.
What? You saw the look in his eyes, dog. He was ready. Policeman said, it ain't illegal to have a firearm. In fact, I think here down south these days, you can carry an unregistered weapon on your person, and you'll be all good. If it ain't one thing these folk, I tell you, it's one thing these folk love, they gun, bud. I promise you that. So you can have your strap. Have your couple straps. Ain't no problem. Me said, no, sir. You're not understanding me and the look in my eyes. These eyes say, I got something to tell you. You know what I'm talking about? Huh? He said, well, what you mean? He said, well, you talking about the other guy or the other stuff? Before he could even get the next sentence, when you said, did you peep that? When cops say, you talking about the other guy? Yeah, I'm talking about him. What you find on him? Never mind what you found and on me or in there that wasn't illegal. What you find on him, what is illegal? Because I'm telling you, he got some illegalities on him, man. What is going on? 8 Ball. Talk to me, 8 Ball. What 8 Ball finna say? God damn. 8 Ball said, this nigga is not like his daddy. He should not have never been portraying his daddy, and 50 Cent might have been right. God damn. That's what it said. Y'all ain't got one of these 8 Balls. And don't ask me where I got it from, because I ain't gonna tell you. These them song gun right here. Golly, look at Meech. Why he did that for, bro? Now, the whole, they slick with it. The whole footage of the stop ain't out yet. They released that little part. Because, I'm like, was they bringing the dog? Was they finna run through the whole car? I guess if they got them. Why they in cuffs in the car? If you ain't found nothing illegal yet, why you in cuffs in the car? Did he have warrants? If he got warrants, that would be so stupid. That would be so stupid for me to have warrants. So, but I heard, actually, maybe he does have warrants. Let's watch this last little piece of video right here.
We have Demetrius Flanneroy detained on a traffic stop. I know he was a suspect in one of your guys' cases. And we have his passenger in custody with 269s.
Yo, just watch my 6. Just watch my 6. Just watch my 6.
Yeah, I got it.
Please. Thank you. 3282 to ACIC. $32.82 to ACIC.
Yeah, this is some wild footage. So, and I'm looking at these streets. I know the streets of Atlanta very well. Like, bro, was downtown, broad daylight. And you just heard Cuz say, I know he was a suspect in one of your cases. What kind of suspect? What Meech doing? Man, I know Lil Meech ain't out here. Cause is he doing gangster shit and then looking at police with the puppet eyes? Like, what? It defeat the purpose. You had 4 good seasons on this long. I don't know how good the show was, but 4 seasons. I'm sure you made some meals. I'm sure Meech had some bread out there put up and all these here type things. What is he doing to be a suspect in a case? And then if you are a suspect, I guess suspect don't equal the warrant. So I guess maybe riding down Peachtree, broad daylight, is regular activity. But what's not regular activity? What's not regular activity is telling people that there's something in there that's illegal, something that they need to investigate further. And then we get the homeboy putting this right here.
Bro, I got you to lying like I just heard. Bro just told me shit. I'm trying to make speed up the process.
Yeah, that shit just, nigga ain't got no trouble but to fight the situation. It's just the situation I put my family through.
That's not right.
I'm thinking that was gonna be handled already, so I really took a chance on using the money I had saved up for my family.
Yeah. I apologize for that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. They really going through shit, bro.
Nah, I feel that.
What? My bad. My bad. Man, let me read y'all this right here. From, I guess it is this block lover, 3 luck lover. Let's go. Reason I got to do Fed time. Story time. Reason I got to do Fed time. See, this the shit I hate. Fake ass niggas like Lil Meech BMF. And my trades in life. Supposed to be real. But do whole shit. See, man, I hate your pops. Breed a lame nigga like you. See, the third video is when they thought we was gonna run. But I was cursing this bitch ass nigga out for throwing all of his stuff, all of his shit on me while I was sleeping in the whip. By the time I checked the shit, 12 was walking up to the car. You can look at my face. I was hot. I done lit up a broke cigarette. Let me pause right there. When a grown man, listen, bro, when a grown man, because listen, bro, broke cigarette is really like a form of torture. Now, it has been a very long time since I smoked. It was way in some younger days. But a broke cigarette is torture, bro. If you don't have time to fix it and take something out, stuff it in there, you're trying to hold it together. But cigarettes are so flimsy, you're crushing it and your smoke escaping. It's just a bad deal. It's a bad deal. Bro said he lit up a broke cigarette. Now let's backtrack to what he said. I said earlier, they were going slow. Police thought that they was finna run. Well, now it looked like they finna pull over into the parking garage. I said Lil Meech was thinking. It was things going on. Well, apparently when they go to get pulled over, Lil Meech takes whatever drugs and illegalities he had and toss them onto his homeboy. Homeboy over there asleep. By the time you wake up, police walking up on the car. Meech turned into the parking lot, threw it on him. He see the police coming. He cussing Meech out like, nigga, what are you doing, bro? Huh? Meech probably ain't saying a word. They got us, cuz.
For you. No, you do it. Just tell the truth. The real truth. What you seen. What you know. They got no video. So she can tell the truth, though. Not other bullshit, just tell the truth, though. They got no video.
Oh my God. Let's keep reading. What is this? Nothing. Shaking my head. 2 videos, him admitting he was sorry and gonna pay me back. How you gonna pay him back? The nigga going to prison. You gonna go to prison for him, Lil Meech? Including being disloyal to 50 at the same time. In 5 video, why you asking 12? Did they get the guns and the other stuff off me? That ain't a form of telling. See, the only reason I came around a little drug head ass little boy, because thinking this nigga my crazy life, my homie, been known over 20 years, but come to find out he disloyal himself. How you with the same nigga that put me in a position? I spent hella money on lawyers and 3 different bonds because this so busy dick pulling, then teaching this nigga how to keep his face clean and being loyal to a nigga that was making sure he was straight and safe while he was so far gone off drugs and pills. I lost my business money and I'm about to lose years of my life, of my child life, because this nigga, man, I'm so mad at the so-called homie Tracy life because he know what the nigga did and you my homie, but you rather hold a nigga eggplant to be in the limelight. But these the same niggas that say death before dishonor. That shit just words like I love you. This is diabolical, disgusting work. You understand what I'm saying? And bro, no, they got body cams. What you mean the other stuff? Now, I would only caveat, I mean, but bro finna go to the, it ain't like this, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like this was live streaming when they pulled him over. So this has been through the justice system, and you know what I'm saying? Like, the facts have come out of this, that, and the third. So I was gonna say, yeah, it'd have been different if we was watching that live footage and they only let that out. And so he just asking them, like, okay, yeah, you saying that the guns is all good, but you know what I'm saying? How y'all treating this other stuff you found? But the way that he jumped out there and was like, yeah, when he said, when the cop said the other guy, before he got to saying the other stuff, Meech knew full well it was illegal. He knew full well he had put it on them, and he was making sure that they had found it on him and that they was gonna put it on little bro. And apparently, bro finna go and do however many years in the feds. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy work from someone through the lineage, through the branch off of such a prominent street organization. Dig what I'm saying? Is BMF, bro. Like, this is a horrible move. But I ain't really heard a lot of good about Lil Meech other than being in that show. You know what I'm saying? Every time you say maybe he's just a slow talking individual or whatever, period. But he always seemed to be off them pills. You dig what I'm saying? Somewhat leaned out type of action. And so if this is what's on his jacket now, bro, like I don't know that he had a lot of motion. I ain't seen him in no movies and none of that, so maybe it didn't stop any money that he had on deck. But you know, these days they seem to treat Stitches with not the level of stitchery that was once spoke about. You dig what I'm saying? But we gonna see, man. Detroit could be something else, bro. I had an experience in Detroit some years ago, and I don't hold Detroit in high regard in the least. You dig what I'm saying? I've got relatives up there, so I don't talk too bad about it. But you know, this is a bad look for Detroit. You dig what I'm saying? T Grizz and them got to address this shit, bro. What his name? I should wear Vezo on all them. Y'all got to address this, bro. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna be on camera with Meech next? Like, it might get hot in Detroit. You dig what I'm saying? See what Meech gonna do. Meech can't just whoop him no more. He ain't no little boy or something. But be interesting to see how they what kind of fallout may come from that camp, because this is a horribly bad look, man. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, yeah, you can't move like this, my nigga. So that's where we at, and whatever relevant come from it going forward, I bring it to my folks, man. But until then, it's been straight like that. I'm out.
And here we go.
I don't know what kind of vibe you think you got off me, but I don't play that way.